it must be an interesting emotional roller coaster ride for you, because as a filmmaker you want to make an audience feel, and here you have, but they've turned against you. And it looks like even in terms of some of the YouTube comments, people weren't sure if it was real or not. And so how have you handled that lately with this latest cut?
Well, we actually, even this latest cut we showed at South by Southwest, and we had 3 screenings there. And the first 2 screenings we didn't say anything beforehand that it wasn't real, just to see how people would react. And there was outrage and there were people walking out, but it was still healthy, you had the feeling. Whereas in Kosovo, that screening just wasn't healthy. There was just a level of destruction there that wasn't inspiring conversation anymore, because it ended with the festival organizer coming up to me and saying, whatever you do, don't leave the theater. There is a mob gathering outside to deal with. And that's a mob in Kosovo, you know, that's the kind of mob that gets you killed. That's not a mob in front of the Chinese theater or something. So it really crossed the line there. And then in the 3rd screening at South by Southwest, before it, I actually said, this is not real. The actors are right here, and they're going to be up here for Q&A afterwards. It's all scripted, you know, and it didn't matter. You know, the audience was as impacted as they were when we didn't say it. And that to me was really satisfying, because then now I kind of played fair. I put the cards on the table and said, this is what this is, and that they still followed that journey and were as emotional as they were when they thought it was a real documentary. That was a really satisfying experience. So since then we've always said it, and there's a letter in the DVD to the viewer saying this is actually not a documentary. Everyone is still alive who participated. They're all actors. And we'll see how, actually a lot of comments that we get actually say, I wish I hadn't known that this is not real. From people that really like the film, now it's kind of the other way around. You can't win this thing, you know. If you don't say it, it's like, what are you doing? Why are you tricking us? And if you're saying it, then it's like, oh, it would have been an even stronger experience. So what's happening now is that people that see it and know that it's fake show it to their friends, and they take out the letter. So the friends now think it's real. But at least that's not my responsibility anymore. You know, I've done whatever I could to kind of make that clear. And if they now want to pull a prank like that on their friends, that's out of my hands.